to create a test, the first thing you need to do is open up ExamView Test Generator. If you're just converting an old test, remember all you need to do is just open that test. It'll come up with a little scary dialog box that tells you you'll lose your grades that are in there, but most of you are working without grades that are saved, that aren't saved somewhere else, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll want to create a new test from scratch, or if you're going to use banks, then what you would do is create a new test using a wizard. Let's create one from scratch. And test title, remember to keep the titles all the same. So the test title is here on the test, not there as the file name. Alright, so to add a new question, we just go down to here and new. And it asks us what kind of question. You can pick. Multiple choice is easy. And then you just type your question. And your answers. Then you scroll down, not scroll, but you come down here to answer, and you let them know which one's the right answer. And you can control your choices, your columns, all that good stuff. And what you have to do next is record. And you'll see your question pops up. Anytime you need to make a change, double click, you get that same dialog box. If you make a change, hit record again. Alright, so let's say you're done with that. What you probably want to do early on is save it. Don't hit save as. That creates two documents. So you want to hit save. You can go to file, save, or you can hit Control S on your keyboard. That keeps it easy. If you're doing a long test, I recommend you remember Control S. Or you can come to this little icon of the disk and hit save. Now it asks you what the file name is going to be. This is the test title file name. I'll call it that so you can see the differences. Remember, it's a .tst file, which is not something your students can open yet. And it's automatically dropping it into whatever your preferences are set to. If you don't set your preferences, it'll automatically drop it into the C drive ExamView tests folder. If you want to change that, you just scroll down to here to whatever drive, maybe your network drive, click on it, open up the right folder, hit save, and now you've got a test. So you have a test file. I'm going to go ahead and open up my computer and navigate to that test file so that we can again look at what that looks like. Go to the C drive, ExamView, saved it in the test file, and look, it's a light bulb. It's the light bulb file. If I'm leaving my mouse over it, it'll tell me type ExamView test file right there. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that, and now let's open it back up again. So I'm opening that. You can either double click on that file itself and it'll open up the test builder, or you can come in here and open an existing test, and it's automatically going to look in that preferenced file folder. So there it is. Click on it. It's all the same, but can the students take it? No. What we need to do for that is go to File, Publish To, and come across test player on the LAN. That's that key right there. LAN. We're going to limit the access to students in a particular class. And that's up to you. We'll launch. And now file name. It's asking for a file name, not for the same file, not for the test title, but for the EOT file, which is what the students take. So this is the test title student file name, and it's actually set right now to save it in the exact same folder as that other one, which is okay, because again, students won't be able to, they won't have the program to open up your editable test file, and so those can exist in the same place. So I hit save and it automatically opens up the manager. Clicked once to make it go away, and I'm gonna have to start a new class, but you've just created a test file and you've published it for students to take. Now they still can't take it yet because you limited it to a class. The class hasn't been assigned that file yet, but the file does exist. They just won't be able to see. Okay, and I'm looking at now the C drive again. The C drive, the ExamView folder, and the test folder in here. These two files exist together. Students won't be able to open that. Probably won't even see that icon, but you can see they're different colors and different icons.